Well, today's the day. Getting ready to start cutting this field over here. I already got that field here on this side cut yesterday, so hoping I can get that turned or something here soon so I can bale that, because it's pretty thin, so it'll probably be ready to bale pretty quick. But for now, I'm gonna start cutting hay over here. Well, let's just check a couple things here. Yesterday, I was having issues with this bracket still. I tried welding and fixing it. Thought I had it, but it was still just wasn't staying where it was supposed to. And this here kept dropping down and jamming, and it kept plugging it up. So I've just got it jerry-rigged right now with some wire holding that all up where it should be, and it's been working so far. So other than that, I had the rake was having issues pushing the hay all the way into the conditioners yesterday, so I moved the rake, and that seemed to help. So things should be going a little bit better today. Everything's looking good. So just quick walk around the machine, make sure everything looks like it is where it's supposed to be. Yeah, and I'm praying that everything stays together today and I can get some cutting done. I'd like to get this whole field cut and ready to bale so I can start getting up on the hill up there again and getting that done soon. Well, so far so good. Knock on wood. I'd have to walk all over the barn to knock on the wood though. Getting real high haze, which is kind of nice, giving me a little shade, making it feel a little bit better out here. But yeah, so far got several rows cut. I've still got several more hours to go though, because luckily it gets smaller and smaller as I go, but there's still plenty to cut out here, so I'm going to be at it for a while. Let's just keep going. Just going to take a little lunch break here. Been cutting for several hours. I think I've got maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 more hours to go, and then this whole area will be cut, and then I've just got up on the hills left to do. So far everything's going pretty well. But while I was having lunch, I figured I'd just kind of take a moment to talk about some spiritual stuff. One thing about haying, especially out here, is there's always stuff to look out for. There's obstacles everywhere, and I was thinking about that in a spiritual way as I was just going around and around the field out here. But you know, it's just like with our walk with Christ, or getting to know God and learning who Jesus Christ is, you know, there's always obstacles and things to watch out for. And one thing that I always think about is the fact that, you know, it seems like as human beings, we always want to have the answers. We want to like help people and give them like the answers that they need. And honestly, I don't think that we can really give the answers that they need. We don't have the answers. Scripture talks about shepherding people, and that the shepherd guides and helps the sheep, you know, find the right path, or, you know, just helps them to move the right way. So I think as Christians, it's good for us to, you know, help people and try to guide them the right way, or try to, you know, keep their path clear and help them out in those ways. But really, honestly, I just don't think that we have the answers, because Jesus is the answer and God has all the answers. It's not our job to convince people that they have to believe in God and that they have to follow him. That's something that we find on our own. That's something that God pursues in our lives. And he did it with me. He pursued me, and he brought me to know who he was, and he brought me to be involved and be surrounded around the people that were going to guide me in the right way to know and understand and have a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I think that's, you know, the right way to go about it. So just be careful in life. Just, you know, watch out for those things that might just not be right. And just remember that people don't have the answers. We're all human beings. We're all broken. We're all messed up. Jesus is the answer. God has those answers. So if you're curious and you're looking, you know, don't look for people to give you the answers that you're looking for. You know, pray, ask God, and ask him to give those answers and to move in your life. And I think you'll be phenomenally surprised at where that'll go. So that was just kind of my spiritual thought for the day as I was doing this and watching out for things out in the field. So I'm going to get back to eating lunch here real quick and get back to work so I can get this done. And maybe I'll film just a little bit more as I kind of end it at the end here. And other than that, yeah, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching my video. And I hope you guys do like and subscribe to my channel. I hope that people are always willing to listen to spiritual stuff. So yeah, God bless and have a wonderful day. Well, today's the day. I'm gonna try to cut the hills. It's probably the part that I look forward to the least. There's some pretty steep spots up there that are just kind of interesting to try to figure out how to negotiate or navigate through them. And so that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing today, is seeing if I can get that cut. And then I think with the way things are drying this morning, everything was still just a little too wet to even think about turning it over. So I think I'm just going to let everything dry, and then tomorrow morning I'll turn stuff. Might start turning stuff this evening or something, but we'll see how we'll just see how things go. All right, I'm going to get to work. Well, the hay is all done for first cutting this year. Didn't turn out as good as we were hoping as far as how many bales the crop yielded, but still not bad. I think we were having a little bit of alfalfa weevil problem. A lot of alfalfa was getting damaged, so might have to do some research on that. But the landowner and I decided to go 60-40 split on the hay. So there was good 500 bales out on this field and up on the hill from what, according to the counter on the baler. For some reason I feel like there might be more than what the baler actually showed. It might have missed a few here and there, but it'll be interesting to see. I've picked up my 200 bales and put them in the barn here, and the other guy that's buying the other 300 has already came out and picked up 3 loads, so I don't know where he was at on his 300, but it seems like there's still an awful lot of bales out there, so it'll be interesting to see how it pans out at the end. But for now, I just got done driving around and picking up my last load, which this will top off this here, which will make 200 bales in the barn for us, and I like that deal. So I'm just going to start getting back to unloading here, and then I got to go out and pick up, there's about 54 or so bales over there that are just cow hay. That field is struggling. We're trying to get it doing something here better, hopefully in the next year or two. So I'm going to get to it and call it a day.